Hello, Boundless citizens. Mountmore here, and this is episode number 12 of the second season of Boundless Fortnightly. We are in the second half of the year. Time is flying for sure. But no news on possible Boundless developments, still. Maintenance mode it is for us, which means we can actually play and enjoy the game, as whatever you might like about it is there. Boundless has this ability to lure people back even though nothing new has been added for a few years now. Lowry says he's back after over a year and picking up where he left off, as his beacons were fueled and survived the hiatus. It's a nice castle on Angel that he has, and it's going through restoration now, and there are plans to expand as well. It's going to be awesome to see it going up this mountain here. La Sharana is another returnee. Unfortunately, La Sharana lost her previous home. The break was longer too and stretched for over 2 years. Now, city of Ataraxia is rising from ashes on Kada. Very early days, of course. And a few days later. So good to see both of them back. I wish you all the best, guys, and don't be shy to ask for help, need be. Most of all, have a blast. One more new appearance for good measure. This one doesn't seem to be a comeback. Joined in June and is just short of 2 months of playing. Unless it's someone who played before on a different account. Anyway, she or he opened farms on the sovereign world, and the planet is called Etaerian, or Ita-Irian. You can get there from Dragon Hub on... Damn, some of the planet names in Boundless. Zasak or something. You can find GRI Farms portal there and hop to the aforementioned Sovereign, which is a placid world. As you can see, campfires are allowed, but not plotting and building. Ice and glacier location tokens on the stand here. Some portals leading to farming areas for sand, gleam and chunk/sap. Tree farm, as you can see, is top to bottom style, so you start in the center here and work your way down to the root of the tree. Here's the gleam balls area, the easiest way to get your shiny blocks that exists in game. And that's a sand block for you to dig in. Also a classic setup that you know from other farms. Other than that, the hub area is actually a sponge farm as well, so that gives you easy access to 4 different farms, and then there's the location token stand for ice and glacier too. Awesome to see a new world and farms open to public. Kudos to Am. Moving from returnees and newbies to the old and ever-present veterans, Giorgio and Dutch. I mentioned Dutch as the ultimate Oortian sports inventor, coming up with more disciplines and testing them on the Minigamia creative world. You can find it here in Galactic Gateway's main hub on Sir Carpus. Giorgio then takes it upon himself to actually talk about it and promote Dutch's ideas and building arenas in his Towers of Power domain. I mentioned the Dodge Bomb area he built recently in the previous episode, or was it 2 episodes ago? But there is more. Not all Dutch's creations, but here we go with a collection of sports, and Giorgio is ready to organize tournaments for all interested. We have Reaper's Ninja Warrior race, something that's been there for quite a while now. The new Pin Blaster, as mentioned before. I hear it's a blast. Giorgio shared a YouTube short as well, showing a few guys in action, so you have a chance to see how it works for yourself. Go and watch the video if you haven't done it yet. The new Dodge Bomb arena, of course, although the sport is actually quite old too. And there is something completely new for me, at least, UFO, Unidentified Flying Oortian. I have no idea what the last one is about, and I don't know where it is, really, but I'm curious to find out. So keep an eye on them games, folks, and maybe go and play as well. Now, time for my own endeavors. No building this time, but some sovereign experimenting and exploration of the final effect. I wanted to create a sovereign with very little land and a lot of water. And here's what I got. As you can see, indeed mostly waters and plenty small islands, although there are a few larger land masses. I suppose I could get even less land than this. Maybe sometime in future I will try this experiment again. Still, I'm quite satisfied. And now take a look at floor. Hehe. Okay, I left one bit of news for the end. I visited Blitz to arrange a building contract. I decided to ask her for help creating my town hall garden and also doing some finishing touches and decorating, and she graciously agreed to do it. I found her building something new, by the way, that looks like a dome-style tower. Apparently it's going to be a gleam hub for the galactic gateways, as this is where I found her, right by the galactic gateway's main hub. Interesting. Looks like we will have another gleam hub, apart from the one in Dragon Hub. Awesome. For me there's never enough of new projects, farm hubs, portals and connections. And I can't wait to see what Blitz will do to enhance my garden and underground. Although she's so busy with all the projects she does, it might be a while before she gets to my town. I'm patient though, and I can wait. Anyways, keep an eye on that, as I will be coming back to you showing her work sooner or later. And that's it for today, folks. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one, and as always, remember to stay boundless.